Hazrat Khalid bin Walid radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, favorite weapon was the spear. Today we have favorite food, favorite car. We don't have any favorite artillery. Very strange, isn't it? Where the Muslim has gone, where we should have been. And on the top of that, they would be so caring to the next door neighbor. On top of that, if somebody was rude to them, they would turn their face and walk onwards. They wouldn't physically fight. When the Roman investigator was sent to check who are these people, yesterday they were on our boundaries and they were wishing to be from the Roman Empire. Today, these vagabonds, these urchins, these nomads, they are knocking on our doors, on Rome's doors. Persia is worried itself. Who are these people? The one who got chosen to talk to the king of Persia and king of Rome was who? Rabi ibn Amir radiyallahu anhu. And what was his state? He got nominated. He got nominated to say what? He didn't have a kurta. He had a lungi chadar. हमारी जो बंगाली भाई पहनते हैं माशाल्लाह कराची वाले. His scabbard, he couldn't afford one. His scabbard was rags to cover his sword. But he shook the empire. He shook the empire. The Quran talks about these peoples. This para, today 14 na? The 14th para talks about their mindset about those Sahabi Muslims, the Muslims of that era. Allah says in the Quran, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif Lam Ra. Tilka ayatul kitab wa Qur'anim mubin. Alif Lam Ra. Now, I'm going to put something simple here because it is simple. Alif and a Lam and a Ra. What could that mean? It's like saying A, B, and C. These letters are called muqatta'at. Ulama have referred to these letters as muqatta'at. Muqatta'at is from the word qata'. The elders will know qata' means cutting something off. Qata burid karna.
Qata kalami.
Qata kalami. These words mean cutting off. Why were these letters, Alif, Lam and Ra, named as Alif, Lam and Ra as muqatta'at letters? Why? Because, and what are they cut off from? They are cut off from being explained. But the question ulama asked them, Mufassiri, this information is a divine speech to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is the focal point of divine revelation. Wow. The heart of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, imagine the weight of wahi, divine wahi from the heavens above is being centralized and focused like a beam of amazing velocity and weight upon a heart of an orphan called Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah talks about that heart in the Quran. In another surah, Surah Inshirah, Allah says, Alam nashrah laka sadrak. Your heart was very stressed on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Did we not expand your chest and make it easy to burden the weight of wahy and revelation. But there are some things, ulama ikram say, that are secret between the beloved and the lover, the ashik and the mushrik. Sometimes when the beloved wants to say something to the one he loves or she loves, she says it in code. Ishq-e-majazi is a simple way to give a relevance or similarity of the divine love. Poets have done the same. So while everybody is present, there's a Urdu poet, बहुत अच्छा शेर है, जिसका तर्जुमा है कि मैं तेरे इशारे आबरू का गुलाम. You need to sit with the elders, I'm sorry. I'm quite talking about the elder brothers. I am a servant of my beloved's signaling of the eyebrow. He doesn't openly say it. There are some secrets between Allah and His Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And the Mufassirin say, we can explain everything, but this is cut off from us. Allah. It says Raz of Allah and His Rasul. Leave it alone. Huruf Muqadda'at. Some ulama ikram say they adapt and make a different explanation. They say that, and this works for Surah Alif Lam Mim as well, Surah Al-Baqarah, first ayat, La Rayba Fi, etc. That the Arab people of their time, their tenacity, ability, their balagha, and their ability to express the torrent of emotion they had inside them in the best of ways, such beautiful utilization of the words to give the pinpoint meaning of what they were feeling. They refer to themselves as expressors of the inside, Mafiz Zamir, and they call themselves Arab. And the non-Arabs, I'm sorry to say, there's a kind word which is they are not able to express. Really, in English we call them dumb. This is a dictionary word, not the street word. Meaning, compared to the Arab nation, the non-Arabs are not able to express the way they can express. And they prided themselves on this God-given gift, ability. And why was it not so? Mullah Jivan, a book taught for 1 year in madrasas. He writes in his preface in Arabic, we teach it in our madrasas. And he says that the ability of the typical, even that time dwelling Arab girl was so amazing that she could make a doll out of sand and clay, playing with her friend. And she could say a whole poem in support of her doll being better than her friend's doll. And the girls playing with her next to her was able to recite in rebuttal, fil badi, on the spur of the moment, a whole page of poetry in retaliation. They used to come outside in the morning and hear one of them reciting poems, because we didn't have YouTube then, which I'm not sorry to say. And he used to say, Samir, this poem you're saying, it's so beautiful. Can you say it one more time? He said one more time. And the person who's listening, who hadn't met him before, had memorized it by just hearing it once. Intellectual faculty and ability was that high and above. That's why they used to quote poetry upon poetry. And they used it as a tribal pride, an ability to rejuvenate the history of their brave warriors. I don't want to get into specialist Alim class learnings, but there's a book we teach in Alim class. It's rare here now. Sab'a Mu'allaqa. Literally the translation is the 7 hanging poems.